guide for Holy Rosary summons. I think this will be the first time I'm using my voice on my channel, so if the audio is a bit jank, I apologize. I recorded another build guide before this because I cleared my Ascension and then came back here because I forgot to make a build guide before starting Ascension and I didn't want to lose my Ascension progress. So that video was recorded first, but it will come out after this one. So the premise is simple. Make orbs, make ghosts, go pew pew. That's it. Some important things to note. This works off of a cooldown. Now with a cooldown, and you can cast this stupidly quickly. This will be important if you can give mana cost reduction on this, because the actual damage doesn't matter. And then you can summon a ridiculous number of these boys very quickly. So, this is actually a split focus, where I'm using Holy Rosary's damage, as well as summon the card Split Fire, Split Shot damage. So, making them do split shot damage, can then converting split shot into a single bullet, and then using this, and duplicating the projectile amount. I ended up with 12 projectiles. On the constellation, which I forgot about, you can make it fire a lot more, which I should have done. And I need to focus this next, because that would be 4 more projectiles, theoretically duplicated by this. That would be a massive increase in damage. So I do recommend picking that up ASAP. As you do Ascensions, you can come back and your constellations will advance. They really need to add a respec option. They said they were going to, they're planning on it. But for now, we're stuck with what we're stuck with. So, that's the split fire potion. Also, this summons more spirits. That's why having as much cooldown reduction is very useful. As much cooldown reduction as possible, sorry. Then, spells gain 10% of your conviction as damage. I would assume this is a flat damage bonus, because it doesn't show a multiplier. No plus or X sign. So I would assume it's flat damage before the multiplication. That's insane. So that combo with this and the sheer volume of summons will make Holy Rosary do a lot of damage. And this will summon them just by me wiggling about. So I don't actually need this on my skill bar, which lets me use this to keep myself alive. This for enhancing my crit chance and damage, and enhancing split fire's damage significantly. And then obviously this. This is very important, because split shot, not split fire, is fire, and Holy Rosary is lightning. You just focus all the lightning and fire resistance shred bonuses. That's all you need to worry about, and you can get some insane shred. So, this for staying alive, this for boosting split fire, duplicating minions, summoning minions, debuffs, walking summons, all of those, and we are all blinded. Then constellations. Power orbs for mana. This is supposed to give me another power orb. It does not. As far as I can tell, it briefly does. But it's glitching out. For whatever reason. Let's learn. But we get projectile damage for each power orb, and that goes with Hobby Rosary. Spell damage for each power orb. Theoretically, that would be 40% multiplicative. This is going to help with cooldown reduction for both agility orbs and power orbs, so we really don't need to worry about cooldowns whatsoever. Just have it on your gear. That's all you need to really concern yourself with. This just helps with the cooldown reduction by increasing the chance of generating an agility orb and increasing the maximum. This will later be very useful. I recommend taking this next, then this. You don't really need the mana shield, but it doesn't hurt. So I will just quickly do a run to show you. That sucks. That's good though. Oh, and your frames will absolutely drop from this. Sorry, not sorry. Easier, for the purposes of actually maintaining your conviction. Guard damage scales both the Rosary and split shot, so that's our main focus. Unnecessary, or not. Also, the conviction generated by this bubble stacks, as does the conviction decay resistance. The more of them you're standing in, better this gets. Well, I guess one actually depleted a base with one of them. That's what you should be at. I actually cannot see the map. Which is a pain. To speedrun with a meat grinder. This does not stop being satisfying.
Can't use your reasoning, Paju. You're here. It means your faith wasn't enough. Yours. And then they would go.
Oh my gosh, the FPS. Even the audio is dying. We draw.
Out. There.
None of these are useful, but whatever. share mana equals more conviction. Summon a bunch of ghosts and then wiggle for kill. Oh my gosh. I love that wiggling on the spot is what kills them. That makes life a lot easier. I recommend focusing size and duration for slow time. And each of those is hitting for 500,000? Okay. This is going to be stupidly easy. Good chance to focus crit damage later on. Yikes, thank you very much. That increases everything we do significantly. Use both split shot and Holy Rosary. There we go. Both split shot and Holy Rosary are projectiles. So stupid. I do think there is a cap on how quickly you can cast it upon him. Which makes sense. Because it does help that it actually does function off of a cooldown instead of attack speed. Split shots to over 1 million blades. That is also crazy. you have this much happening on screen. Oh gosh, I don't even know if it's going to record my voice properly. Wait, so they're hitting 4 million each. I don't know what happened. Cool. How is this thing moving? Never mind, it's not. Huh? Wow. That's... okay. If you are blindly running through a bunch of enemies without conviction, you might get one shot.